Maddie, the owner of Madd's Crochets. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. So this one is gonna be yet another market recap video because your girl has done a lot of markets this year. But however, this is my second to last market of the year, so I'm kind of sad, but also your girl needs a break. But enough of me yapping. That market yesterday was Saturday the 13th from 12 to 5 at one of my favorite places, Haus. So I kind of took some videos just to show you how everything was, how the setup was, and just like showing a lot of stuff that was going on. I'll attach everything in this video so you can see how it was, and also I go over like everything that's sold, whether there was a bestseller or like if I did have anything. I don't think I did, but if I did have anything that like didn't really sell or like just has been sitting there, I'll mention that as well. But yeah, I'm just gonna go over everything and show you everything that I took yesterday for footage. But hope you enjoy. Alright, focus. So, we're going to go over what sold, and if you haven't watched my previous videos, I basically go over what sold. I don't go in a certain order or anything, but I just mention how much I brought of something and how much sold of that specific item. So for the first thing, I brought 2 snowmen. I'll attach pictures if I have them, and I'll also put the pattern creator and the price that I had, just so you know. So I brought 2 snowmen, 1 sold for $20. I brought 4 dumpster fires, emotional support dumpsters, and 3 sold for $15. For minis, I like to bring a good variety, but this market, your girl was kind of getting over being sick, so she didn't have a lot of time to market prep, but I still made a lot of minis, but I wish I made more. I will say, if you have a market that you know will be like there'll be a lot of kids at, I would say bring minis, because I almost sold out of minis this market. But yeah, let's go over what minis sold. So I brought 4 stingrays, sold all 4 for $6. I brought 9 mini turtles, and I sold all 9 for $6. I brought 6 whales and sold 5 of those. I brought 5 mini jellies and sold all 5 of those. I started making mini sharks recently, and so I brought 4 of those and sold 3 for $6. And then I brought 2 little mini orcas, and I sold both of those for $6. I brought 2 bees and sold both for $10 each. And then, like I say every time, if you're new here, but you won't know, but if you see in previous videos, you know that your girl brings mystery bags and they always sell out. And I always tell myself, make more mystery bags. Do I listen? No. So I brought 4 this time, and I priced them for $12 each, and I usually put 2 to 3 minis in each one, or if I have like bigger items, I'll do $15 ones or $20 bags, but this time I just brought 4 $12 mystery bags. And boy, did those sell out in like, I don't know, like not even an hour. Like, they just sold out so quick, and I was like, girl, you could have brought more, but it's okay. If you have a market, make some mystery bags. I'm just saying that, like, you won't regret it. You won't. No matter what you're selling. Bring mystery bags of your items. People love mystery bags, okay? Alright. And next, we brought 1 pig, and it sold for $15. And then I had gingerbread men, So because it's my second to last market, I didn't want to bring, or I should say, I didn't want to make more Christmas items, so I kind of just brought what I had of my last one. So I still had 2 gingerbread men, and then I did make the 2 snowmen I mentioned earlier, but I have one more market after this, so I was like, okay, well, if they don't sell, it's fine, I'll have them left over. But the gingerbread men, guys, I should have known. I brought 2, and they both sold, like, right away. So, highly recommend gingerbread men. I know it's later in the year, so for next year, make gingerbread men. So they both sold for $15 each. Then I brought a bigger jellyfish, and I priced that for $20, and I only brought 1, and that sold. I finally tried Crochet Grove's Shelf Goose. So cute. If I have a picture, I'll attach it here. I priced that at $25, and that sold, so I'm happy about that. But I definitely want to make more of those. And then I brought 10 loaf cats, and surprisingly only 3 of those sold, which usually I have a lot more selling. So I'm like, okay, but also not complaining because your girl's getting sick of making loaf cats because it's just like, you know, you get bored of making the same pattern over and over again. Well, your girl has gotten to that point with loaf cats, and I love cats, don't get me wrong, but she's kind of burnt out with loaf cats. So yeah, kind of happy that they didn't all sell, but also they're one of my best sellers, so I was kind of surprised. But I sold those for $12 each. I brought 1 penguin, and it sold for $15. I brought a blue turtle, so it wasn't like a mini turtle, it was like a sea turtle. I'll attach a picture if I have one, and it's also a pattern by Crochet by Jenna, and it's a free YouTube tutorial. Highly recommend. Love Jenna. And I sold that for $25. And then I brought 3 Drift Octopus by the Crochet Carpenter. If I have pictures of them, I'll attach it here. But, so I brought 3 of those, okay? I sold 1, and then with the owner of the bar, her son was coming over, and he really wanted an octopus. And, I could tell, like, you know, $20 for an octopus, it's not a bad price or anything, but, like, also, if your kid's just wanting a random toy, like, you're not gonna just, like, be like, oh, every time they stop at every table. So I was like, do you want to just trade? Because the owners just came out with these really cute mugs for the restaurant. I'll attach a picture here. And I was like, do you want to just trade for one of the mugs? Like, they're $15, but I was like, you know what? If I'm missing out on $5, it's okay, because I wanted a mug. So I did an art trade with her, or I guess an art trade. So 2 out of 3 of the drifts were gone by the end of it. Alright, so overall we had 48 plushies sell, and then we had 1 art trade. So 49 plushies / mystery bags, I guess, got their forever homes. So that was a good market, I will say. For the fun part. So I take Cash, Square / card reader, Venmo, and Cash App for my payments at my markets. So for Cash, I had $69. For Cash App, I got $44. For Square, $314. And for Venmo, $54. Which totaled in $481. So $481 for my total. But we also have transaction fees. So those transaction fees were totaling out to be $13.51. And for a vendor fee, this market was free. We love Rail House. They always have free markets for us vendors. Highly recommend Rail House for anyone who is local to Delaware. Check them out. Their food is amazing, and they're just overall like the sweetest people. Love them. So anyways, sorry, yapping again. But the overall profit was $467.49 after the transaction fees. So for what, 5 hours? That's not bad at all. I mean, a little under $100 an hour. I can't complain. And like, it was a colder day, but not too bad. We were outside. As you could see, we were kind of in a tent, so that helped a lot. But like, I didn't really have to bring a table. I just brought my setup stuff. Like, I didn't bring my usual table. I used their 8-foot table they had at the restaurant, and then I just brought a tablecloth and my display items. So it was super easy to set up. I'm sorry I didn't take a video because your girl, I'm gonna be honest, I was just very lazy. and didn't want to bring a camera to like set up in front of everyone, because like it just like it's a tight space when like you're trying to like record. You don't want to like be in the way of people setting up too. So I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna record my before and after like of my booth, and then, you know, just take videos around like the tent and show other vendor stuff and stuff like that. But overall, it was a great market. I'm happy to say that it was a successful one for my second to last market, and I will be there next weekend, same time, Saturday, from 12 to 5. So yeah, if you're a Delaware local, I'll be at Rail House in Dover, Delaware, that is, from 12 to 5. Come out, say hi. If you're a local crocheter, come hang out. I love meeting new crocheters. I just met a new friend. I'll put her at here because I totally forgot her at already. I know it has to do with plants, but she was the sweetest girl. I just met her for the first time and I already feel like we're gonna be besties. But yeah, she was really cool, and I just love meeting new crocheters in the community, and like just remember that like there's never a reason to be competitive with each other. Like always support each other, because we're all in it for the same reasons. Like we're all in it to sell, meet new people, and just do our thing, you know? But yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. And if you were working on anything during this video, let me know in the comments below, because your girl needs some inspiration. She's a little burnt out. And if you'd like to see something next, let me know. Give me some ideas. And yeah, like and subscribe. I always forget to say that. But yeah, do that if you feel like it. I appreciate it. Anyways, see you guys next time. Bye!